Welcome to the Marketing Revolution podcast. This is the underground movement of savage marketers from all over the world. We are not Fortune 500 companies. We are real entrepreneurs with real businesses that have one major thing in mind: to set goals and devour them daily. Because we understand that everyone wants to eat, but only savage marketers are willing to do the hunt. Now let's get this revolution started. Hey, what's up, everybody? John Hiley here with the Marketing Revolution podcast and the Marketing Savage Facebook group, coming to you today with another savage Sunday sermon. And I'm early on it today, guys. So got a trip coming up this week. I'm going to be flying to Dallas on Wednesday and staying till Saturday. We got an Apex mastermind meeting that's going down, Apex executives. It's going to be crazy because, man, I'll tell you what, Ryan Stewman and them boys over there, Drew B, Thomas, TK, man, they have like doubled down on the amount of members that we have inside of Executive. Many of you guys know, I mean, that's not a cheap membership at all. And, man, it's blowing up over there. So I'm going to keep you guys in the loop. What happens, what's happening, what's going down with the Apex Executive meeting. And that being said, guys, we did close out the Inner Circle sale, and it was phenomenal. Many of you guys know that I was going to cap it at 100 members, and then I got a couple angry emails telling me that they were waiting till the last day because the funnel was a little bit confusing, and then also some of my first emails said that we were going to hold on till January 1st. So we ended up doing that. We held on till January 1st at midnight. We ended up signing up, I think, about 157 members, which is 57 members more than what I initially my goal to sign up, because really what we're creating is the foundation here to something that's going to grow bigger and stronger, and it's just going to be incredible. So we got the community just thriving and moving, and they're going through the curriculum, and they're on Marketing Savage University asking questions. We actually got like a community inside of Marketing Savage University, and then we got our Marketing Savage Inner Circle community on Facebook, and it's just it's jamming, guys. This is my dream come true, y'all. I'm put in position where I can serve people the way that I know that I can serve y'all at the highest level, not only in this podcast, but also over there in the Inner Circle. I'll keep you guys updated on what that's going to be here in the future. I know that it's going to be a minimum of $1,000 per year. We may do like a $97 per month option where you can just pay monthly as well. So we'll see what that's about soon. I haven't even got that far. In fact, I actually took a rare, other than recording a podcast yesterday with my wife, I took a rare day off. And when I say rare, normally I always take off Saturdays, Sundays, and I typically work from 9 to 3:30 throughout the week. But this end of the year, man, has been lit. And I've had to double down because we've literally had to had a Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale for one of my other companies. It's our biggest sale of the year. We give away like $40,000 in tools. And then to top that off, I had this launch back to back. I'm glad that I waited. Many of you guys know that I was going to launch this thing. Many of you guys know I was going to launch this thing during that Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. I am so happy that I waited till this time because it was perfect timing. From Christmas till New Year's was incredible. It was great timing. There wasn't like a bunch of different things out there up in everybody's faces, causing everybody to be distracted. So I really feel that I got just hit it at the right time. So everything works out for a reason, my friends. And that's why we're here on the Savage Sunday. We're talking about the magic, God's magic, man. The magical things, the miracles God be doing in our lives. But what I want to talk about today, y'all, is, and I tried to find a Bible quote for this. I really did, but there was like over 100 of them. So it's like, which one do I pick? So you can literally Google, but I want to talk about being a good steward. What does that mean? What does that mean by being a good steward? Well, I think that means a lot of things, but since we're a marketing podcast and we're primarily a business podcast, I want to talk primarily about your business. And being a good steward in your business, number one, is understanding that like all the shit that we have, all these gifts that we've been given, all of these blessings that have been laid upon us, if you might say. Technically, they're not ours because we're going to leave them behind. Like all of this stuff is not actually possessed or owned by us. Yes, maybe it is in this lifetime. But here's the thing, guys. We come into this world with nothing. We leave this world with nothing. So technically, we're stewards of the gifts that we've been given inside of this world, meaning we are to take care of these blessings while we're here. And I would go as far to say that it's your absolute moral responsibility. If you have a business, if you have marketing campaigns, if you have anything in your life that is going chaotic, and that's what usually happens to a lot of people's businesses. If you guys see the pyramid that I put together, where it shows anything from a cub all the way up to a lion, all the way up to a marketing savage, you can see that in the 400,000 to like up to $1 million range is a danger zone. And that's a danger zone is because that's when people usually lose stewardship in their business. There's a lot of businesses out there that you can run relatively easy, even one-man operations that you can make $400,000 a year. Yes, you may be hustling, you may be out there grinding, but you haven't really built something that's a scalable business yet. And what happens, your business starts to grow. So you hit this plateau and you start to grow and things begin getting chaotic. Anywhere in between the 400,000 range up to the $1 million range, things start getting really chaotic, depending on what business you're in. And when these things get chaotic, it's because you're operating the business at a lower level. Okay, you're getting to the points where you need to start organizing. You need to start becoming a good steward of your business. You got to start laying out organizational charts. You got to start laying out key responsibilities. You got to start filling those places, filling them spots, because you might be the person doing it all. But you got to understand, you got to lay it out and you got to have a plan. And then what do you got to do? You got to organize that business. You got to build that business. You've got to systemize that business. Or you're going to get close. You're going to start getting to that $1 million mark, and you're going to be literally one domino being knocked over to destroying your entire house of cards, because what you've built that business on is a house of cards. Now, I'm not saying that you can't comfortably stay in the $400,000 range. I mean, think about it. That's doctor money. And sometimes you can set yourself up to live like quite the lifestyle at that level. But what I do recommend, if you decide to stop right there, then open up some other area in your life that you can frame mastery around, okay? Because at some point, and it happens to everybody, I'm telling you, some point, people that choose like a leisure style business where they stop at like $300,000 or $400,000 a year, at some point they start feeling stagnant and they start feeling the death overtake them, because they're not growing anymore. As human beings, if we're not growing in one area of our life, and we are literally dying, we feel like we're dying. It just feels like there's nothing else. There's no point. So you have to open up some form of mastery. I mean, I don't care if that's fucking karate or jujitsu, or if that's becoming the best chess player in the world. I mean, wherever it is, you need to open up some level of mastery in your life, some level where you're feeling deep personal growth. Now, for many of you listening to the podcast, you guys are trying to develop mastery around business, okay? You guys are trying to develop mastery around your marketing. And y'all, that's what I've been put here on earth to do. So you guys are listening to the right podcast here. And here's the deal. Here's the deal with it, guys. You have to go old school with this. I know a lot of people try to confuse you. A lot of people try to act like this is this fucking mystical thing that, only the few elite ever learn or ever can apply. But the truth of the matter is typically what I bring people back is to very old school, solid, trusted, and true business principles. And the bottom line is that's the shit that actually God put into motion. That's the shit. Like everything is modeled. Everything is modeled after what God created in this world. God doesn't labor to push the sun up every morning. God doesn't go out there and labor to grow a tree. He put everything in place. He put the nutrients, he put the he put the rain, he put the sky, the clouds, all that shit into autopilot, and it just moves, it just goes, it just continues, and it never stops. And God is not laboring to make that happen. So you guys that are seeking mastery around business, you're going to find that you're going to have to become a completely different business person right there in that danger zone, that 400 to $1 million. You're going to have to become a builder of an actual business. Again, you're going to have to go back to the fundamentals. You're going to have to go back to filling up your organizational chart. What does that look like? What does the management look like? And if you don't know, just Google it. I mean, you wouldn't believe how many organizational charts you can find out there. What are all the activities in your business? What are the key responsibilities, and how do you train people on how to do that? How to do these activities? How do you scale it? How do you grow it? And that is forming mastery around the business. And it's also bringing value to the business, because your business has no value other than the systems and the structures that will move it forward, regardless if you're involved or not. So there's a couple books out here you can reference. You can go to the E-Myth. What I don't like about the E-Myth is that it's very good at inspiring you with the what and the why. The what and the why is all up in the E-Myth, man. Like what it is, why you got to do it, why it's part of your soul, your mission, your journey, and all this shit. But the how, they hide the how behind a paywall. And the truth of the matter is, the how is very basic. I actually created an entire course on it inside of Marketing Savage University. That's the Savage Systems course that I put together. And man, do they make you jump through some fucking hoops to teach you some basic fundamental shit. And I get it, man. I get it. They want you to buy their $1,500 a month coaching program and all this stuff. I get it. Guys. I'm a marketer. I understand. I don't know what it is that my goals are different. Like, I don't want to market the way people traditionally brought this shit to the market. I want people to have easy access. I want to build a group of some elite motherfuckers. And then when I launch my higher level masterminds, y'all are going to join up just because I made you guys so much money that it's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? That's just been my approach in business in general. Give everybody the knowledge that they need to arm themselves and to make the type of money that they need to make, or build the type of business that they need to build. And once they build it, you don't have to worry about people joining the higher level mastermind groups where we dig deeper into your business and make tweaks and, make you more money and all that kind of stuff. I don't have to worry about filling them spots because I've already laid the foundation with you, man. I'm not going to just trick you along, you know what I mean? Until eventually you got to pay some ridiculous fee just for me to teach you this information. So anyhow, I keep rambling. We're talking about Savage Sunday Sermon here, and we're talking about becoming a good steward of your business, and in general, just becoming a good steward of everything the good Lord has giveth. All right, everybody, I appreciate you. And as usual, I'm going to see you on that next one. Oh, and don't forget, drop a review. We got another Winners Wednesday coming up this week. You guys got you guys need to drop a review inside of iTunes, because I am giving away shit. The last couple weeks, I gave away custom engraved bottles of tequila. I got something really cool coming right now, so I think it's going to be here tomorrow. So I'm going to be showing it off on Winners Wednesday. So go drop your review today. Drop it in there now inside of iTunes. Help me out. If you know that I'm helping you out, man, you're a loyal listener. I need you to help me spread this message, guys. All right, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.